Welcome back, trainers. So we're going to be taking a look at some Pokemon you usually wouldn't power up. You know, lower tier Pokemon. Then we're going to go into a gym battle and watch a Persian that's maxed out level 40 take out a Dragonite at 3100 CP plus. So that's going to be pretty fun. We'll look at that here in just a second. But for now, let's go ahead and go into Pokemon. Actually, let's go by CP here. And then we'll just go ahead and scroll down. And then we can start determining whether or not, you know, this is the class of where you would power up Pokemon. So right about here, 2400 is where you're going to have usually the cutoff of people wanting to power up Pokemon that cannot, you know, go beyond that number. People usually want 26, you know, 28, around there. So these ones are not, and keep in mind these are not all powered up, like for instance this Swampert. So let me just give you an example right away. Slowking, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a good amount of people that have that powered up. Kingdra, now, like I said, a few of these, most of these are going to need like 1 or 2 more power-ups, that 10,000 power-up, but I just kind of find it, I don't really need to do that. Okay, so yeah, definitely Kingdra is one of these Pokemon. I find it fun to use, it's extremely strong, and its typing is, you know, nice, because it's not weak to ice. So that's one Pokemon. Another one's going to be Nidoking, Poison and Ground type. Now this is not something you particularly need to power up. It's more of a Pokemon you'd want to use for fun. Unless you were trying to do like 6 unique poison types against something that's weak, alright, to poison. So like a Grand Bull raid or, you know, something like that. That would be nice. And when it's partly or cloudy out like this, it's getting a fairly decent boost on that Sludge Wave. And a 2-point boost on the Poison Jab. It's not bad. So I don't want to spend too much time on these. Breloom's probably going to be another one. That one is just going to be a fantastic one to power up nonetheless, because it has the highest attack for fighting types in the game. Plus, when it's weather boosted, as you can see, it's looking great here. Same moveset as Machamp, but it's just, you know, an experience to try yourself. Somebody could say, well, what's the point of powering one up when you could just power up a Machamp? Absolutely, you know, for sure, you'd probably want to just go with Machamp. But if you want a different gameplay experience, Breloom is that one as well. So then we have Crobat. It needs a few more power-ups. I mean, this is a fairly good Pokemon, guys. It's highly defensive, and its attack isn't bad either. Dropping it in a gym wouldn't be a bad idea with Air Slash, and Sludge Bomb. Can't speak. All right, so let's keep moving it down here. Now, as we go down, some of these Pokemon are just simply not powered up, so that's why they land here, obviously. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick the Pokemon I know. Another one is going to be Victreebel. Fairly strong Pokemon. I mean, the moveset is really good here. Razor Leaf and Leaf Blade is fairly good. It's helped me out quite a bit back in the day. Right on, Golem. Hey, hello. Say hello to my Victreebel. It's going to take you out immediately. So that's another one there. Starmie is another fun option. High attack, you know. Water Gun, Hydro Pump would probably be your best ideal moveset. You could go with Water Gun and Psychic, or maybe if you had Hidden Power Psychic. Other than that, that's what you're going to want, and it's, you know, it does what it does. It's helped me take out plenty of gyms back in the day when there used to be stacked up to 10. This one right here, Tentacruel, highly defensive. The only bad thing about it is I just need a 2 charge move. It has Sludge Wave and Hydro Pump, and I forgot what the other one was, but if it had 2, it would be even better. But it could take quite a few hits. Drop it in there if you ever had a battle, a maxed out one in a gym, and you weren't using like a Raikou or something, you're gonna see it's actually pretty tough. Even with your Raikou, you'll see. Alright, so what else, guys? Let's keep going here. My Ninetales, that's a nice one. Drop that in a gym while it's sunny out. It's going to get boosted by the sun, obviously there. Fire Spin and Solar Beam are both going to be powered up and doing extra damage. So if you were fighting this in a gym, usually a lot of people might just go with all Machamps or their Mewtwo squad or something like that to just completely demolish a gym, right? And just kind of tap, 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 tap. But if you're actually like picking specific Pokemon to be super effective to each one and having fun with it, so if somebody sees your Ninetales like, I'm going to use water types, well then bam, they get hit by Solar Beam. Granted, if your Ninetales doesn't faint before he's able to, or she's able to get it off. And if they're using Rhydon or Golem, that's going to be even better. One shot, even if they dodge, it's going to hurt them a lot. But, you know, at the end of the day, that Ninetales is going down fairly quick by those super effective Pokemon. But that is another fun one to have with Solar Beam. Wait for PvP. You're going to want that on there. Or, yeah, I was going to say or Ho-Oh, but I hope it's... I hope they have options where churn off legendaries, please, or you can have a free-for-all. All right, let's continue on here and see what else we have. That is fun to power up. Hitmonchan. I've had this one up here for a long time. Used to take out Blissies with me. Quite a few wins. You know, a feature they need to add is they need to add a little bit more statistics for each Pokemon. For instance, if I go down here, I can see kilometers walked. That's fantastic. But I also like to know how many hours it defended, how many battles it won. It's not hard. All that data is within the game, right? Whenever you go into a battle, it shows your wins. You have no idea how much data is collected on each Pokemon and on all the stuff that you do on your account. There's even a collection count for your Stardust spending. I don't know why none of these things are within the game. Maybe in the future they'll implement them, but nonetheless, Hitmonchan here is a good gym dropper there. 40 for Brick Break plus 8. It's doing 48 while it's cloudy out. Rock Smash is doing a fairly good amount of damage right there as well. I don't want to switch these moves up because it's Legacy. So I'm going to keep that going. Brick Break is not Legacy, but it's good. It's good how it is. I have my other fighting types. I don't need to mess with that. Alright, so as we go down, we also have Blossom. Another fantastic lower CP Pokemon to power up if you're looking to have a fun time, because it is actually tanky. It can take hits, surprisingly take those hits. And if you have one with Dazzling Gleam, you're going to have a good gym attacker, because you're going to just use your Razor Leaf, you know, it's going to do pretty good damage. And then if you run into a Dragon type, then you have that Dazzling Gleam to just knock them down. But this is the moveset I would go for right here, Razor Leaf and Leaf Blade. So that's going to be doing nice damage while it's weather boosted as well. Cradily. This is another interesting one to power up if you're if you want to take Tyrannitars out. Infestation and Grass Knot. I've actually ran through gyms with a single one of these due to its high HP and defense. Its attack is okay, nothing special there, but this is also a nice gym dropper as well. So Cradily. Got that one quick. I was dropping the leaps in the gym, feeding them so I can get as many candies as I can. So that's another technique if you're trying to get candies. Drop the Pokemon that you want in a gym and then just feed them. Alright, so I better speed this up because it's getting a little long, plus we have to do that gym battle here. So we also have Raichu. I powered and maxed this out. It's a shiny. I was really wanting to max one out in the first place, so when I got my shiny I said, hey, let's go for it. And if you've been watching me for a while, you know what this thing is capable of. It's no pushover. Its CP might be that, but it's still pretty good, okay? So Spark and Wild Charge, fantastic Pokemon as well right there. So these are all ideas, folks, if you're looking to try to, you know, give yourself a challenge in the gyms, because I know a lot of people just talk about the best Pokemon, but, you know, here on this channel, that's not what we do. We focus on other Pokemon as well to power up. There was the Umbreon, but we'll go ahead and keep going because, yes, Umbreon is very nice. I'm looking for my Persian. And I know there's other Pokemon that I've powered up that I'm probably just skipping, unfortunately. So, Persian, where are you at? See how low it is on here? Wow. Is it really? There we go, finally. Oh, Poliwrath, that's another one we'll go take a look at. So this is the Persian that we're going to be watching take out that Dragonite furiously. Wow, what a beast. And no, it was not, it was actually weather boosted by the scratch, but the Play Rough wasn't weather boosted at the time because it was partly cloudy. So it wasn't actually doing 108 damage. That is crazy strong. That's awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and find that Poliwrath, and then we'll jump into that gym battle. And leave some suggestions in the comments below on lower CP Pokemon that you've powered up, lower tier Pokemon that you enjoy using. Okay, let me find it. There it is, Poliwrath. It has a couple more power-ups to go, but this is also a fun one to use. Rock Smash and Hydro Pump Or you can go Rock Smash, Dynamic Punch, and yes, it can learn that moveset. It's crazy good, so maybe you want to hold on to one of those before it becomes like a legacy, because that's actually fantastic gym dropper right there. This thing can, you know, put up a fight. It's no pushover as well. So having Rock Smash and Hydro Pump I find ideal to give it a little bit of coverage while attacking gyms possibly. And I was trying to do some sort of like 6 unique Pokemon, so I switched it up, but otherwise I would have had Dynamic Punch. So with that said, folks, I hope that gave you a little insight on a few Pokemon you might want to power up. A couple other mentions. I mean, that's about it for now. We don't want to make this video too long, so let's go ahead and check out these gym battles with Persian. And remember, trainers, you don't always need the biggest and baddest to win. The bigger they are, the harder they're going to fall.